We are starting now paper 1 of this pure mathematics for the year 2023 May-June. The total timings for this paper is 1 hour 50 minutes and total marks for this paper is 75. We are going to solve questions one by one. Question number 1. Solve the equation 4 sine theta plus tan theta is equal to 0, where theta lies between 0 to 180 degrees. So it means that 0 degree and 180 degrees are not inclusive of this solution there. So any angle between lying these two values will be the solution of this problem. So we will solve it. We know that 4 sine theta plus tan theta can be converted in the form of sine theta over cos theta is equal to 0. Now you take cos theta as the LCM. It should be equal to 4 sine theta cos theta plus sine theta, and that thing is equal to 0. If you cross multiply, then this will be left 4 sine theta cos theta plus sine theta is equal to 0. Sine theta is common in these two, so you can take it like this: sine theta 4 cos theta plus 1 equal to 0. Either sine theta will be equal to 0 or 4 cos theta plus 1 equal to 0. If theta is equal to sine inverse of 0, that is 0 degree, 180 degree and 360 degrees. But our range is in ASTC, is in the first and the second quadrant. So this quadrant will be exempted from that, but 0 and 180 are not in the range of this domain. So all values of this angle will be rejected. Then the second part of this graph is 4 cos theta plus 1 equal to 0. So 4 cos theta is equal to minus 1 and cos theta is equal to minus 1 over 4. This minus sign indicates that if we use the quadrants, that it is the second and the third quadrant, cos is negative. So if we use this, let cos of theta is equal to 1 by 4. If theta is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 4, or that thing is equal to 75.5 degrees. So our required angle is in the second quadrant, where the angle is 180 minus theta to that problem. So it should be equal to 180 minus 75.5, and that should be equal to 104.5 degrees is the required angle of this calculation, which is going to lie between 0 to 180 degree there. Question number 2 now, part A. Find the first three terms in expansion of x in ascending power of x of 2 plus 3x power 4. So question 2 there. First three terms in the expansion of 2 plus 3x power 4. We know from this binomial theorem that a plus b power x is basically equal to ax plus xc1 a power x minus 1 b plus xc2 a power x minus 2 into b2 and so on. So here we are going to take a value equal to 2 and b value equal to 3 of x, and n value is equal to 4. So we can use this formula in this part that 2 plus 3x power 4 is equal to 2 power 4 plus 4 into 2 power 3 into 3 of x plus 4c2 2 power 2 into 3x power 2 and so on. So this will become equivalent to 16 plus 4 into 8 into 3 of x plus 4c2 is, with the help of this formula, 4 factorial over 2 factorial into 2 factorial with the help of NCR. So this would be equal to 12 into 4 into 9x square and so on. So this will become 16 plus So these are the first three terms of the expansion of 2 plus 3x power 4. In this, x square coefficient is 216. So the final answer will be 16 plus 96x plus 216x square. These are the first three terms expansion in the binomial theorem of this part. Then the second part of this one is find the first three terms in the expansion in the ascending power of x for 1 minus 2x power 5. We know from this formula there 1 plus x power n is equal to 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial into x square plus n into n minus 1, n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into x cube and so on. So 1 minus 2x power 5 will be written as 1 plus n is 5 there and x is minus 2x. So 1 plus 5 into minus 2x plus 5 into 4 over 2 factorial into minus 2x square. Plus so on, because first three terms are required there. So it should be equal to 1 minus 10x. This 5 fours are 20 over 2, 10 into 4x square and so on. Or this will be written as 1 minus 10x plus 40x square, because the first three terms of this expansion is required in this question there. Hence, find the coefficient of x square in the expansion of 2 plus 3x power 4 into 1 minus 2x power 5. Since we are requiring only the coefficient of x square in the expansion of 1 minus 2x power 5 into 2 plus 3x power 4 for the coefficient of x square. So 1 minus 2x power 5 is written equal to 1 minus 10x plus 40x square, and 2 plus 3x power 4 is written as 16 plus 96x plus 216x square and so on. But here we are requiring only the coefficient of x square. So 1 is going to be multiplied by this x square, and this 40x is going to be multiplied by this 96x, and this 40 into x square is multiplied by what? This 16 for the coefficient of x square. So for the coefficient of x square, 1 multiplied by 216. So here coefficient of x square is equal to 216 into 1 is going to give you x square. Then minus 10x into 96x will give you x square. So that thing will be equal to minus 10 into 96. That is going to give you x square. And then plus 40 into 16. That is going to give you the x square only. So this will be equal to 216 minus 960 plus 640, and that final answer is equal to minus 104. So this is the required answer for this coefficient of x square from the expansion of 1 minus 2x power 5 into 2 plus 3x power 4. continue the next questions from the next video there.